I just saw a lady on one of those trikes, those new style trikes, probably in her 80s, wearing a nose oxygen mask, but just having a great time barreling down the road in the sun. I appreciate that. Just going for it. I just weighed in and discovered that in the last, I talked about my trainer Todd Garman said that he noticed that I was on a bit of a plateau, or I was coming to a plateau emotionally and also with how fast I was losing weight. And he said, maybe we could try something if you're up for it. And I said, man, you know me, never say no. If you can go Brento, that's me. And I said, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, what you got? And he goes, well, instead of working out twice a week, so what if you come, 3 or 4 days a week? And then also make sure that you get like some sort of active rest activity, like walking every single day. I said, bet. That's what the kids say. I said, bet. No, I said, done. That's how I talk. And he's like, cool. I said, well, I got this thing that I'm going to play at, this Make Music Day. I would like to lose 10 pounds. It's just over 2 weeks away. I'd like to lose 10 pounds. Now, talking about how the scale can really mess you up, he goes, come here. He's really like that, and he's like, come here, get on the scale. So I get on the scale with my shoes on. I hate weighing with my shoes on, because the shoes on one day might weigh like a half a pound. Another day they might make 4 pounds of difference. And again, I don't like the scale because the scale can tend to psych you out. And any person, any human being can be 4 to 5 pounds different in weight just from the fluids, on any given day. So like, you should never think of it in terms of what I weigh today. It's what I weigh this month kind of that matters, And I said, okay, cool. So we did that. So I started doing those workouts, and I was doing, instead of 2 a week, I was doing 3 weeks at that time. And then I started doing 2 a days. And I maybe like a week or so ago, I checked the scale. According to it at that moment, now mind you, I didn't just sit there and rock back and forth. I just jumped on it. I looked at it. I went to work, because that's what I'm at age 44. I'm there to work. It's not a social game. Well, anyway, it said, according to what I glanced at, it reflected that I had only lost 1 pound. I'm like, this is crazy. 1 pound, and working that hard for like, 9 days or so, or whatever it was. And I was kind of put off by that for a split second, and I just turned it off. I'm like, I don't mind. It don't matter. We're going to keep going. And so anyway, this is 2 weeks since that time. Have not looked at the scale since, just kept working harder. And we had that super hot weather, and that helped, because I was definitely dropping more sweat, doing the work. And we intensified the workout 2 more times since then to now. Today was a light workout, but like Wednesday, ooh, hard. And then I went and did a second walk in the sun. Well, anyway, weighed today, did take my shoes off, and it reflected a 12-pound weight loss from when I started. So there are a couple things that are a big deal about that. Since I I did the weight loss by fasting, and that really, I said all along, like, you can't work out, he says you can't outwork a bad diet, and that's true. And I was losing weight just working out 1 time a week. So it wasn't a workout, it was definitely the fasting. And I was consistently losing weight. I lost it fast in the beginning, then it slowed down to 2 to 3 pounds a week. And then this plateau happened, and then we tried to break through the plateau, and clearly we broke through the plateau, because with more effort, apparently, with this scenario where I'm eating less calories, I'm burning more, then yeah, you are actually increasing the calorie deficit. So this is the most I've lost in this period of time since the first month I started this. So 12 pounds in about 30, maybe not quite 30 days, I guess. Yeah. No, it's more like 3 weeks. More like 3 weeks total. More like 3 weeks total, yeah. So that's pretty incredible, man. And it just goes to show that I still have expendable fat. I'm not down to where it's like I'm just squeezing a rag that has nothing left in it, like there's still plenty of weight to go. But what's important about this number, 273 pounds, that's 13 pounds away from having lost 100 pounds, which is, insane. In 7 months, right? Like less than, just under 7 months. So anyway, we are achieving this goal. Also, I said I was going to go clean cut with the hair. I don't know if I'll do it right at 50, but when I'm good and below 50, where I know for sure I'm not going backwards, that's when we'll do that. And I don't know, man. It's really exciting, and it's almost humbling to think how fast this is happening. Of all the times I've failed, all the years that I've spent not eating the foods I want, or doing some sort of diet that didn't make me feel good, just feeling like a dirtbag because I didn't have the discipline to stick to a detox. This is work, man. I'm really hoping to share this with other people so they can emulate these results, because no human being needs to be walking around 150 pounds overweight. Nobody. Sucks. You don't have to. And you don't have to deny yourself the food that you really want to eat. You just got to be disciplined about when you eat it. So that's it. Great news, man. Great news. I'm happy about it. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to go get some cardio on the coast, as they say.